everybody. Another early day. Today's Saturday, which I said yesterday I wasn't working. But they threw them all over top of me, so I'm working on my lunch. Thanks to Christopher and his lovely wife Perla. And of course my lovely granddaughter Luna. Thanks guys. They brought me supper last night and enough for lunch today. I didn't get in until late yesterday after we got that Traco. Well, we didn't get a Traco stuck. We got the big truck stuck. So that was added to me. I was gonna move it today and I thought, man, I'm so close, it just makes sense to go try to get it out of the way. And I can still make my appointment down south, only be a little bit late, that'll be okay. Well, that held us up. Big time. And my stress levels went through the roof. I normally don't stress much out here other than being too busy and wondering how I'm gonna get to everybody, which was also on the list. But we got the truck out, got the machine reloaded. I put the camera down because my camera mount was falling apart. I was stressed out, trying to figure out how to get my truck unstuck. All that stuff. But we got the camera mount fixed. Today should be a lot less stressful. We're gonna give it a go today with the camera. But anyway, after we got all that, we got that machine relocated. Then I had to go all the way down to South Sebring and then all the way out North Lakeland. So I was super late last night getting in. So good to have good family. Because they fed me last night and feeding me today. We got 2 that we're going to do today. I could do 4. But there's 2 that have to be done today. They have to be working first thing Monday morning. And then Monday we've got 4 to do. Pops has, I think, 3 to do. So, we're after it. What else was it? Oh! I saw a frickin' meteor this morning. I got one little picture of it. I thought I was frickin' video recording. I mean, I pulled my Suburban off the side of the road, jumped out in someone's front yard at 6:15 in the morning. At first when I saw it, I'm like, well, that's not a SpaceX rocket. They don't fly that direction. Because we see SpaceX rockets all the time. I'm like, that ain't it. And then I thought, holy shnikes, I hope this isn't, you know, they've been, I don't want to get all political, but they've been poking that nuclear Russian bear a little too much, in my opinion. You know, I'd hate for those bad boys to start flying, because that's gonna, you know. But I thought, hell, the thing's coming from the north. I don't think they could fly. I don't think they would launch from the north. It would be like from Canada or something. And then it pulled into 2 pieces. Like, oh, that's a meteor. And then those 2 pieces started getting further and further apart. Then the back piece started breaking up. What looked to me like, I don't know, 15 pieces. I'm sure it was hundreds. Just only 15 putting off enough of a flame that I could see. And I say 15, I'm just using that as a number. And then you can see that just kind of fading away, and then the front one started breaking up. And the whole time I'm running through this person's front yard because it's kind of going behind a tree. So I got my phone up like this, thinking I'm videoing, not doing nothing. Oh God, look at it get shot. That's a badass song. Better turn that down before I get a trademark strike. I went the wrong way, y'all. Damn it. What was I thinking? I know what I was thinking. I was thinking I'm damn tired. That's what I was thinking. Where I got to deliver is right down there. Where I got to pick up is this way. So, we're taking the scenic route on a Saturday. Headed back around the corner, but it's probably 20 minutes out of the way, maybe, something like that. Oh well. Could be worse. In case you're wondering, yes, we are back at Hell Spot the next day. This is where it all went down. Dadgummit. But as you can see, the truck's not there any longer. We got to get that loader. It's a code machine. Got to get that loader in that bucket over there. I guess I might as well. We're staying over here. We're not backing in there. I guess we had to track the machine out here. All you can do. We'll get ready first, and then we'll go get the machine. I need to set my high idle. I forgot. Damn. That's scratches. Scratches from the sign. That sucks. Is that a really rough sign or a really cheap bumper? Probably a cheap bumper. Any more these days? I'm sure. Damn. The bumper's pretty new. I'm sure it can buff out. Actually, that bumper's bent anyway, because when they towed the truck one time, they bent the bumper. I vacuumed. I didn't wipe it up, but I vacuumed. I did that this morning, first thing. I couldn't stand it any longer. But I got to get this thing cleaned up. I hate it being dirty. But it's working. So, well, gotta work, right? Might have to eat lunch a little early today. I'm kind of hungry. It may go away though. Let's go get this bad boy. Door should be locked, so I got my keys, but it is a code machine. Looks like they're using that bucket to block off that Connex. That's about to be no longer. Dang it. I gotta spread the forks. Hopefully they're not stuck. Spreading forks sometimes can get real annoying. This is a big darn loader. Well, I mean, they make them a lot bigger. Somebody broke the windshield. Ruh-roh. And it's not locked. Ruh-roh. I mean, they do make them a lot bigger, but for general construction, a 544 John Deere, it's a pretty big loader. But I mean, they got them in like the mines and stuff. They're just absolutely huge. But like I say, for general construction, I have not been on this machine in a long time. So I gotta remember how to do the code. Hit the right code in, but now I gotta probably hit like a, oh, maybe this check mark. Yeah, there we go. Not bad. Not bad at all. I think that's gonna be good. I hope. That was a lot of work. I mean, it wasn't really a lot of work, but for a truck driver, didn't really like the way the bucket loaded like it did, but forks were hooking in here, and hey, you know, we can hook. We're on this side good. Hell, we're on really well, actually. I thought I was a lot more crooked than that. I gotta get some new gloves. Y'all check this out. I've never had this happen. I brought a chain over the bucket to here. I had my binder sitting right here, and then I heard a pop. That binder popped off and landed there. It was hooked good. I guess as I tightened it, maybe a hook came loose. I don't know, but never seen that one. First time for everything. All right, we're coming up on it. I could BS you and tell you how long of a drive it was to get here, but that would be a lie. It was about 20 minutes. Now the next one's gonna be a long haul. I got to go all the way into Poinciana/Kissimmee once I pick up. There's the 360 over there, folks, that about caused me a heart attack yesterday. It wasn't that bad, but it was damn sure throwing a wrench in my plan. Come on. Get me lit. Let's go. Daddy wants to go home. All right, we got her all unchained and pulled apart. I almost fell off the trailer a minute ago. I went to step, and there was nothing to step on. And like the athlete that I am, I recovered it all in midair and landed on my 2 feet. Like I've known how to do it forever. Alrighty. We're slightly leaning all this equipment out here. I've been a little busy this week. This is just one job. I'm gonna park. I didn't notice that trailer, but I might as well. Obviously they're using 2 loaders to block it in. Let's just use 3. Okay. It was unlocked when we picked it up, but we shall lock it. Find the right key. I'm pretty sure it's that one. Oh, it's got to be that one. Different key. That damn thing. Stress level 5,000. That's what I'm gonna name that machine. Alright, we're gonna go hook her back up. Stroll to the next town over. Pick up a little small dozer. And then we gotta get comfortable. That one is a little bit of a ride, a couple hours. And that's it. Let's go. Alrighty, we're in. What we're going to try to do is back across that road. That way I don't have to turn around on the grass. Hopefully I can see. I know you saw that. Tried to frickin' get y'all a different view. I put my camera here. I was leaving the blade low. Hooked my damn trailer twice. Shoved it. It didn't hurt nothing. That's because Jay Myers built us some indestructible ramps. All right, we got her tied down and flagged. I want to show y'all something. Ever since I've been moving dozers, never really liked the way we chain the front of a dozer. Just because you got to cock that blade and it just ends up kind of weird. And there's no places to hook. What we've been doing is running a loop through that little hole around like this. And you know, it's all right, I guess. I never liked it, but there's nowhere else to hook, and that's nothing. So the last couple times I've been doing this. I've been hooking this side to that step, which I don't like hooking to the step, but it is a damn strong step. I mean, it's stout. And the other side, y'all know I like my chains symmetrical, but the machine's not symmetrical, so I don't know. The other side I've been hooking up here, which is still a pretty strong piece of metal. Maybe I should hook down there and loop it over and pulling down this way. I don't know. Give me your opinion. Tell me what you think. Different way? Is that a good way? I don't want it just mediocre, you know. I want it to be, you know, the best. That's what I'm doing here lately. It's working, but you know, how do you guys do it? Let me know. Okay, lunch is officially over. We got a couple hour ride ahead of us.
2 hours later.
Well, guys, we made it back safe. We're on the clay road. That's our day and wrapped up. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I'm gonna go to the house. I think I'm gonna replace the screen door on the porch and enjoy the rest of the weekend. Have an adult beverage. Maybe watch football tomorrow or something. I don't know. But anyway, we'll see y'all next week.